Well, I guess I am live. So here I am back again uh, for motor testing number 3 for the third round. Up to this point, there are no known further electrical issues with the software, the inverter, the power electronics, none of that. But now we are speed limited due to the mechanics of the motor. There seems to be a peculiar sound that occurs at the same frequency as the motor rotor speed, and it sounds like a tapping or knocking sound, and I believe it's coming from the rear bearing, so it's something to do between the interaction with the back plate of the motor, the rear motor bearing, and the motor shaft itself. So I'm just going to spin up the motor at low speed and just probe around for a bit. I have a stethoscope with me and try to come up with ideas of what it is. Perhaps none of the tolerances were machined right, and the bearing is pressed either on the ID or OD with too much interference, and it's squeezing the bearing and causing a lot of friction, or something's not machine concentric relative to everything else. So I have a few cameras set up. I've got the thermal camera. It looks cool, but I don't think we'll need it today. And I've rearranged all the other cams today, so I'll go ahead and get started. I'll just place the laptop right here, I guess. And run the motor at about 25 volts. higher voltage. Well, I'm not sure how well you could hear all that. I moved this one cam over by the motor over to the back plate, and on the back plate you could see it's flexing quite a bit. It doesn't move in and out, but it acts as if the bearing is pressed on the shaft like it's cocked a bit, and that's causing the back plate to oscillate and sort of wave back and forth like this. It was not like that in the beginning, so there are two problems. This bearing is not supported by this backing plate enough. The back plate is not stiff enough, and it's very compliant to axial motion or axial force. That's one problem. And we didn't have this problem in the beginning at all. This problem only occurred in two motors after we spun the motors at a moderate speed. It really wasn't even that high of a speed. So I suspect that the press fit interference was not great enough, and this bearing is now able to work itself in the seat of the outer race, where the outer race is pressed into the back plate, and yeah, I don't know, I think so. So we have this other motor in the back with the stator taken off it in the back plate. And I don't know how indicative this will be, but we can mount this up on the vise and I guess measure the run out of it. Okay, ongoing. That's the end of this stream for now.